MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a baa-baa here and a baa-baa there, here a baa, there a baa, everywhere a baa-baa.
A moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink-oink here and an oink-oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink-oink.
And a baa-baa here and a baa-baa there, here a baa, there a baa, everywhere a baa-baa.
A moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? I'm a hungry, big brown bear who's waiting for his tea. I like to eat fruit, and for a bit of a hoot, a loaf of bread would suit me. Oh, that's good. A nice bit of orange. Mm-mm.
Baa-baa, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Oh dear.
Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter and one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter and one named Paul.
We're penguins, 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 that's our name. We waddle about, and of all the birds we're the smartest you have seen. We like to swim, we like to splash, but the best we like is fish. So give us some fish, our favourite dish, and then it's off for a swim. So give us some fish, our favourite dish, and then it's off for a swim.
Chook, 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 chook. Good morning, Mrs. Hen. How many chickens have you got?
Madam, I've got 10. 4 of them are yellow, and 4 of them are brown, and 2 of them are speckles red, the nicest in the town.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? Its little finger on the right.
Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
We are zebras, much like a horse, only different, more smart, of course. We are zebras, we're covered in stripes, but are they black or are they white? We are zebras, much like a horse, only different, more smart, of course.
Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. And so the teacher turned it out, but still it lingered near, and waited patiently about till Mary did appear. "Why does the lamb love Mary so?" the eager children cry. "Why, Mary loves the lamb, you know," the teacher did reply. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens, and they began to cry.
"Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear our mittens we have lost." "What, lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie." "Meow, meow, meow, no, you shall have no pie."
3 little kittens, they found their mittens, and they began to cry.
"Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have found." "Put on your mittens, you silly kittens, and you shall have some pie." "Oh, let us have some pie."
There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh.
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
Froggy, froggy, hoppity hop. When you get to the sea, you do not stop. Blop. There he goes. Bye-bye, Froggy.
The cuckoo comes in April. He sings his song in May. In the middle of June, he changes his tune. And then he flies away. Bye-bye.
Quack, quack.
The big brown hen and Mrs. Duck went walking out together. They talked about all sorts of things, the farmyard and the weather. But all I heard was clock, 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 and
Quack, quack, quack.
from Mrs. Duck.
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Oh, jumpity bumpity hop and go one was lying asleep on his side in the sun. This old kangaroo, he was whisking the flies with his long glossy tail from his ears and his eyes. Jumpity bumpity hop and go one was lying asleep in the sun. Jumpity bumpity hop. No worries. There was a little dog, and he had a little tail, and he used to wag, wag, wag it. But whenever he was sad, because he had been bad, on the ground he would drag, drag, drag it. He had a little nose, as of course you would suppose, and on it was a muzz, muzz, muzzle. And to get it off he tried till a tear stood in his eye, but he found it a puzz, puzz, puzzle. Pink, blue, orange in the air. Balance the ball takes lots of skill, but we practice all the year. Through the hoop and down again and up to touch the ball. Better stand back or you get wet from water in our pool. Better stand back or you get wet from water in our pool. Splash!
To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. Come on, hog, let's go home for some dinner.
The The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark, all to get out of the rain. The animals went in 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 3 by 3, the wasp, the ant and the bumblebee, and they all went into the ark, all to get out of the rain. The animals went in 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 4 by 4, the hippo he got stuck in the door, and they all went into the ark, all to get out of the rain.
Swan swam over the sea. Swim, swan, swim. Swan swam back again. Well swum, swan.
A hungry fox one day did spy some ripe red grapes that hung so high, and as he watched, they seemed to say to him who underneath did stay, "If you can fetch us down, you may." The fox soon found they hung too high. To reach them he in vain did try. He jumped and strained for about an hour. The grapes were still beyond his power. "Who cares?" he said. "I'll bet they're sour."
6 little ducks that I once knew, fat ones, skinny ones, fair ones too. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with the quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. He led the others with the quack, quack, quack.
The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. "Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, you are, what a beautiful pussy you are." Put your finger in Foxy's hole. Foxy's not at home. Foxy's at the back door, picking a marrow bone.
3 little fishes swimming in a pool. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish all. Count the fish swimming all around. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fishes found.
Proud little peacock, the best I have seen, with feathers of gold, of blue and of green, strutting around with a confident air. Beautiful peacock, so rare.
The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. The lion beat the unicorn all around the town. Some gave them white bread and some gave them brown. Some gave them plum cake and drummed them out of town. Go on, get out.
I went to the animal fair. The birds and the beasts were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey bumped into the skunk and sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and that was the end of the monkey. Monkey, 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 monkey.
If I had a donkey that wouldn't go, do you think I'd beat him? Oh, no, no. I'd put him in a barn and give him some corn, the best little donkey that ever was born.
A wise old owl sat in an oak. The more he heard, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why aren't we like that wise old bird? Yellow bird up high in banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone like me. Did your lady friend leave the nest again? This is very sad, makes me feel so bad. You can fly away in the sky away. You're more lucky than me.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, the dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has found a shoe, and master's found his fiddling stick. Sing doodle-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame will dance with you, while master fiddles his fiddling stick for dame and doodle-doo. This is the way the ladies ride. Try tree, 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 try tree, tree, tree. This is the way the ladies ride. Try tree, 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 try tree, tree, tree.
This is the way the gentlemen ride. Gallop a trot, gallop a trot. This is the way the gentlemen ride. Gallop a gallop a gallop a trot. The smelly giraffe needed a bath because he was covered in grime. The smelly giraffe had a shower and a bath, then went off to have a good time. Lovely bubbles. Now to get dirty again.
Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? I've been up to London to visit the Queen. Pussycat, pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under her chair. Jack Sprat's pig was not very little, nor yet very big. He was not very lean, he was not very fat. He'll do well for a grunt, says little Jack Sprat.
I'm a rhino. My name is Lionel, and that's my friend Petunia. I'm older than her by several years, so that makes her my junior.
Ryder got horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse. Rings in her fingers, bells in her toes. She's to have music wherever she goes.
The Dinosaurus! I think he saw us! Hiding behind a tree, oh no! Did he see us? That Dinosaurus! If he did, we ought to flee! Let's get out of here! Six little mice sat down to spin. Pussy passed by and she peeped in.
What are you doing, my little men? Weaving coats for gentlemen. Shall I come in and cut off your threads? No, no, Mistress Pussy, you'll bite off our heads.
Oh no, I'll not. I'll help you to spin.
That may be so, but you can't come in.
Yankee Doodle came to town a-riding on a pony. He stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yee-haw!
The cock's on the woodpile blowing his horn. The bulls in the barn are threshing the corn. The maids in the meadow are making the hay. The ducks in the river are swimming away.
On mules we find 2 legs behind and 2 we find before. We stand behind before we find what the 2 behind before before. When we're behind, the two behind, we find what these before. So stand before the two behind the two before.
Rudolph and Prancer, you won't find them here, nor Donner or Blitzen or other reindeer. Because this is England, there is not much snow. Our deer are different from Santa's, you know. Magpie, magpie, flutter and flee. Turn up your tail and good luck come to me.
Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, then a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you.
The hedgehog likes to cross the road, but he doesn't know his green cross code. Then one day, a friendly man said, "Hedgehog, I've got a little plan. Under the road, I'll build you a passageway so you can cross safely every day." Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck two, the mouse went ooh. Hickory dickory dock, hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck three, the mouse went wee. Hickory dickory dock.
Little Tommy Tittlemouse lived in a little house. He caught fishes in other men's ditches. One mummy goat, but how many kids? I can see two, but can you count more? There's number 3 who's trying to get out, and number 4 who wants to say hi, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. A lot of kids, all in one place.
Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. For I belong to somebody. Oh, shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. For I belong to somebody.
Ladybird, ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children all gone. All except one, and that's little Anne, and she has crept under the warming pan.
Wiggly woo, wiggly woo, 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 wiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo, 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 wiggly woo. I really wiggle, don't I?
Hickety-pickety, my black hen, she lays eggs for gentlemen. Gentlemen come every day to see what my black hen doth lay. Sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Hickety-pickety, my black hen.
Fishes swim in water clear, birds fly up into the air, serpents creep along the ground, boys and girls run round and round.
Oh, can we stop? I'm getting a bit dizzy.
Old Farmer Giles, he went 7 miles with his faithful dog, Old Rover. And old Farmer Giles, when he came to the stiles, took a run and jumped clean over.
3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, see how they run. See how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife. She cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? Cock Robin got up early at the break of day and went to Jenny's window to sing a roundelay. He sang Cock Robin's love to little Jenny Wren, and when he got unto the end, then he began again. Cock Robin got up early at the break of day and went to Jenny's window to sing a roundelay. He sang Cock Robin's love to little Jenny Wren, and when he got unto the end, then he began again.
What can I tell you about being a giraffe? Maybe something silly that's going to make you laugh. Maybe something sensible, a fact that you don't know. Or maybe I will make it up and you will never know. Sorry, we've run out of time and now I have to go.
Wait for me, Weasel! Round and round the cobbler's bench, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stopped to suck his thumb, and they all went marching for to get out of the rain. Cha-cha-cha. I can catch rats and voles and anything that lives in holes. I can catch rats and voles and weasels.
The north wind doth blow, and we shall have snow. And what will poor Robin do then, poor thing? He'll sit in the barn and keep himself warm and hide his head under his wing, poor thing.
Are you looking at me? Well, I'm a calf. I know I look funny, so please don't laugh. With sticky out ears and a dribbly nose, I'm a baby cow, as everyone knows.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, 'twas there I first met with sweet Molly Malone. She drove her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
I had a little horse, his name was Dapple Grey. His head was made of gingerbread, his tail was made of hay. He could amble, he could trot, he could carry the mustard pot. He could amble, he could trot through the old town of Windsor.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Was he bear? Oh no, I am a bear with no hair. Oh where is my little dog gone? Oh where can he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh where can he be?
Puss came dancing out of the barn with a pair of bagpipes under her arm. She could sing nothing but fiddle cum fee. The mouse has married the bumblebee. Pipe, cat, dance, mouse. We'll have a wedding at our good house.
Hello, we're monkeys and we're monkeying around.
Stop jumping on the beds.
Oh, we've done it so already.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So, what shall we sing?
Well, we don't have to sing. We could do a rhyme.
Can we?
Yeah, 100 favourite animal songs and rhymes.
Magic!
Oh, let me think. Oh, I know a rhyme.
Do you?
No. An elephant goes like this and that. He's terribly big and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers and has no toes. But goodness gracious, what a long nose!
If you ever meet a whale, you must never touch his tail. For if you ever touch his tail, you will never meet another whale. No, I didn't know that. Bye. Davy Doldrum dreamed he drove a dragon. Did Davy Doldrum dream he drove a dragon? If Davy Doldrum dreamed he drove a dragon, where's the dragon Davy Doldrum dreamed he drove? Huh.
Oh, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. And all that he could see, and all that he could see was the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was all that he could see.
Bow wow, says the dog.
Meow, meow.
Says the cat. Grunt, grunt, says the hog. And squeak goes the rat. Twit twoo, says the owl. Caw, caw, says the crow. Quack, quack, says the duck. And what the cockerel says, you know. Cock-a-doodle-doo! 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told.
Diddle-tee, diddle-tee, Dumpty, the cat ran up the plum tree. Half a crown to fetch her down. Diddle-tee, diddle-tee, Dumpty. I like my little pussy, her coat is so warm, and if I don't hurt her, she'll do me no harm. So I'll not pull her tail, nor drive her away, but Pussy and I very gently will play.
What kind of noise does a turkey make? Is it gobble, 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 or is it cock-a-doodle-doo? They don't go woof, not even meow. I heard one go moo once, but that might have been a cow. Yeah, gobble, gobble is probably right.
I had a cat and the cat pleased me. I fed my cat by yonder tree. Cat goes fiddle-I-dee. I had a hen and the hen pleased me. I fed my hen by yonder tree. Hen goes chivin-chuck, chivin-chuck. Cat goes fiddle-I-dee. I had a duck and the duck pleased me. I fed my duck by yonder tree. Duck goes quack, quack. Hen goes chivin-chuck, chivin-chuck. Cat goes fiddle-I-dee.
Bat, bat, come under my hat,
And I'll give you a slice of bacon.
and when I bake, I'll give you a cake, if I am not mistaken.
I lost my mare in Lincoln Lane. I'll never find her there again. She lost a shoe and then lost two and threw her rider in the drain. Let me out! 3 young rats with black felt hats, 3 young ducks with white straw flats, 3 young dogs with curling tails, 3 young cats with demi-veils went out to walk with 2 young pigs in satin vests and sorrel wigs. But suddenly it chanced to rain, and so they all went home again. Now that's a shame. I was looking forward to a long walk.
Goosey, goosey, gander, whither shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who would not say his prayers. I took him by the left leg and threw him down the stairs.
As little Jenny Wren was sitting by the shed, she waggled with her tail, she nodded with her head. She waggled with her tail, she nodded with her head, as little Jenny Wren was sitting by the shed. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home.
2 little birds sitting on a stone. One flew away, and then there was one. The other flew after, and then there were none. And so the poor stone was left all alone. 2 little birds sitting on a stone. They both flew off and left the stone alone.
There was a little guinea pig who, being little, was not big. He always walked upon his feet and never fasted when he ate. When from a place he ran away, he never at that place did stay. And while he ran, as I am told, he ne'er stood still for young or old.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. When she awoke, she found it a joke, for they were still a-fleeting.
Once I saw a little bird come hop, 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 and I cried, little bird, will you stop, stop, stop? I was going to the window to say how do you do, but he shook his little tail and away he flew.
A little rabbit on a hill was bobbing up and down. His little tail was soft and white, his 2 long ears were brown. But when he heard a tiny noise, his eyes were black as coals. His little whiskers trembled and he scuttled down a hole. His little whiskers trembled and he scuttled down a hole.
Down with the lambs, up with the lark. Run to bed, children, before it gets dark.
Little Robin Redbreast sat upon a tree. Up went the pussycat and down went he. Down came the pussycat, away Robin ran. Says little Robin Redbreast, catch me if you can. Little Robin Redbreast tried to jump away. Pussycat jumped after him, but Robin did not stay. Little Robin chirped, but what did Pussy say? Pussycat said meow, 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 and Robin flew away.
Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow, bow wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow, bow wow. I've got a little cat, I suppose I'm fond of that, but I'd rather have a bow wow wow.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. baa here and a baa there. Here a baa, there a baa, everywhere a baa.
A moo here and a moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink.
And a baa here and a baa there. Here a baa, there a baa, everywhere a
A
baa.
moo here and a moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.